Edina can type 90 words in 2.5 minutes. How many words can she type in 12 minutes? So the question is, in 12 minutes, how many words she can type? 12 minutes. Let's say how many words she can type. Your end answer must be in words. And the question given in 12 minutes. So I just wrote 12 minutes. And we also have a information that 90 words in 2.5 minutes. What does that mean? 90 words per 2.5 minutes. This is what it means. Or you can use it like 2.5 minute per 90 words. For every 2.5 minutes, it is 90 words. For 90 minutes can be typed by 2.5 minutes. So both works. So what we do here is 12 minute, it is minutes. So we want to eliminate that minute. So we will write minutes here. So which one we choose? We choose this because denominator is minute and it is numerator. So 90 words by 2.5 minutes. So what happens now? Now this minutes cancel out to 90 by 2.5 words. So that will be just, if we do the calculation, we will get it. Just use your calci 12 into 90 by 2.5.
432.
So that will be 432 words. So this is how you need to do it.
Yeah,
Question is, a distance of 9 furlongs is equivalent to how many inches? So the given question is 9 furlongs is equivalent to how many inches? You need to identify this. The question is done by using conversion factor method by watching the repeated units. That is the first thing. Furlongs, inches. By that you will identify. And then how to convert furlongs to inches. The question is you have to convert to furlongs to inches. So here use the information what they given. 1 furlong is equal to 220 yards. We can write it as 1 furlong by 220 yards. Or you can write it as 220 yards per 1 furlong. So what is our intention? We don't want the answer must be in furlongs. So we just we write the denominator as furlongs and we choose one from here. Choose the second one because the denominator is furlong. 1 furlong in the denominator, 220 yards. Now you can cross out this 2, but what about yards? Yards still be there, but we need units as inches. So to convert into inches, we take the other hint what they given to us, which is yard divide by 36 inch, or we can use 36 inch by 1 yard. Here we have yards in the numerator. To cross out that, we just write yard in the denominator. So we choose the second one, which is 36 inches divided by 1 yard. Now let's cross out the things, which is furlongs, yards, and we remained with inches, and that's what we need. So 9 multiplied by 220 divided by 1 multiplied by 36 inches. So which means just multiply all three of them, 9 into 220 into 36. You're going to get something like 71,280 inches. 71,280 inches. I'm following same method. For the previous question also I followed same method. I just wrote the question asked and what they need. I mean, like they given in the minutes, they need it in words. Got it?
Yeah, but show me what you did in 5. Can I see it?
Same thing. I just wrote first furlongs and inches. I used the information what they given to us in such a way that I reach inches. Had you understood? Which of the following speeds is equivalent to 990 miles per hour? 1 mile equals to 1760 yards. So given information, and they also given 990 miles per hour. Which of the following speeds will be equivalent to this one, the given one? What is the given one? Which is 990 miles, let's say 1 hour or hour, whatever. What do you need? You need answer in yards per second All options you can see. You need answer in yards per second. After reading question, you need to put an eye on options. So yard per second. This is what your answer must be in. So what
Hmm.
we do here, they given miles, hours, and we also have some information here. Mile per 1,760 yards. But here in the numerator mile, we can't do the, we can't reduce, I mean, remove the miles thing. We need denominator part must be in miles. So for that, we consider it as 1760 yard per mile. So what we do, 1760 yard we will take. So that miles crossed out. But we need answer in yards per second. If you got yards, but you need to focus on seconds, but this is in hours. So what we do to turn that hour to seconds, the relation for hour to second, we will write. So here it is hours. To cancel out that, the numerator must be in hour. So 1 hour is equal to 60 seconds.
60
Why?
minutes.
If you cross out, sorry, not 60 seconds, 60
60
minutes.
minutes.
If I cross out 60 minutes and 1 hour, which means we are multiplying by 1. And why we are doing like that? So that we can able to remove the hour thing from the question or whatever the equation we are going with. Now you can cross out this hour, mile, but you still remain with minute, but you need answer in per second. So you need answer in per second, which means what we are going to do, we multiply and we write second here, because it must be in, second must be in the denominator, and we want to remove this minute as well. So we write that minute in the numerator. 1 minute I will write it as 60 seconds, which means we are multiplying with what, 1 minute 60 seconds, both are equal, we can cross out, and it is nothing but we are multiplying with 1 minute per 60 seconds, we will write 1 minute per seconds. Now we will cross out what all things we planned to, which will be 1 hour cancels off, mile cancels off, minute cancels off, and we remained with 990 divided by 1 multiplied by 1760 yard divided by 1 multiplied by 1 by 60 multiplied by 1 by 60 second. Let's put all these numbers together. 990 into 1760 divided by 60 into 60. This 6060, and the other one I'll just write units separately, yard per second. Now if you just do the calculation part, 990 into 1760, just do that. 990
Hmm.
0, that will be 1742 1742400 divide by 3600. You'll be getting how much?
484.
Yes. What you said, your answer?
C.
Yeah, clear. It's okay. Now the 484, after crossing out
C.
ones and 484, divide by 1, and this will be yard per second. Yard per second. 484 yard per second will be our answer. Will cost $D. Which of the following expression gives the cost of 20 apples in dollars? 20 apples, which of the expression gives the cost 20 apples clearly in dollars? This is the question. So how can you convert apple to dollars? What information do you have? A apple cost $D. So what does it mean? A apple $D. A apple $D. You can take it as $D, a apple. So we have apple here. To cross out that apples thing, we need apples in the denominator. So what do we take? A apples in the denominator and D dollars in numerator, which means we take this one. So we just cross out this apples. Our answer will be in this 20D by A dollars. So 20D by A will be our answer. Let's move to the next question.
So what you did? Apples. $1 cost $1 for dollars and apples. Okay. So apples.
Is it done?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I get it. I got
Using
it.
same story, I'm using the same methodology, conversion thing, what I taught you, the single step conversion thing, starting units, desired units. That's what I'm focusing. And then how to remove the starting units. I'll write the denominator as starting units match, and then I'll write something else to get the desired units. Got it?
Hmm.
And now here, had you remembered about this one? Unit conversion involving square and cubic. Like starting units will be given, we need desired units. But here for the starting units, they given square. So for the desired and starting unit, we will square. Got it?
Yeah.
It's like in the previous case, what we did, 1 hour by 60 minutes. What does this complete value equals to? This complete value is equals to how much? 1 or 0?
No, 1 hour is 60 minutes.
No, that complete value is equals to 1 or 0. That's what I'm asking.
That complete value is equal to 1.
Yes. If you square it, it value will still be 1. If you multiply 1 with anything, it still be 1.
Hmm.
To remove the unit, we will just square it. So that you can cross out this one square thing and this square thing. If it is a cube, we go with whole cube. So let's go with the next question. The area of Wompatuk State Park in Massachusetts is 5.5 square miles. Which of the following is closest to the area of this park in square kilometers? The given question is 5.5 square mile, but you need answer in square kilometers. Square kilometers. What does this mean if we write 5.5 mile square and you need dash kilometer square? It is in squares. So you have to get squares to cancel out the mile square, which means you need to get in the denominator mile square so that you can cancel out. Listen, you can cancel this. To do this, I directly wrote in the denominator mile square, and I'm using the information this, which is 1 km per 0.62 mile. But it is only in mile. We need in squares. But if we just write that part, 1 km by 0.62 mile, right? But we need it in what? We need it in square. You can't cross out this mile and mile square. That's completely incorrect. So to make this square, we will put whole square. This complete value is 1. If you put 1 square, it still be 1. If you multiply with 1, you still be the same answer. Got it? So now do we get our answer if we do square thing? Yes. Let's write instead of this better. What I'll do is I'll just write the same thing 5.5 mile square into this 1 kilometer by 0.62 mile multiplied by 1 kilometer by 0.62 mile. Do you agree with me? In every question we can't go with like this. Mostly we go with this way because sometimes some other relevant units will come into the picture. So that's why we go with the step which I wrote here, like mile square, mile cancel off, and you will be ended up with square, kilometer square. So 5.5 multiplied by 1 by 0.62 multiplied by 1 by 0.62, and kilometer I directly write kilometer square. So it will be, just do the multiplication part,
I
5.5
did it.
divided by 0.62, and there is two 0.62, that will be 5.5 divided by 0.62 kilometer square. So if you just do that, how much you get? Just do it and tell me.
0 point. No, no, no. It's 8.87, and then you round it, it will be an 8.9.
You got 8.9.
I rounded.
No man, had you did this calculation, 5.5 divided by 0.62 into 0.62, yeah, redo it, you'll get answer something like 14.3. So this divided by 0.3844 and 5.5. So if you just do that, 5.5 divided by 0.3844,
You will get 14. You will get 14.
you'll be getting
3.
14.3080 kilometers square. I'll just write it for one digit. So 14.3 kilometers square, which